2013 is going to be a big year in gaming, and not just game-wise. We're looking at new forms of hardware, with Steambox officially becoming real and making life difficult for Sony and Nintendo and Microsoft.
Yeah, well, that's the idea anyway. There haven't been a lot of new consoles recently. We've pretty much gotten used to the cycle of what does Microsoft have, what does Sony have, what is in third place, although it's more interesting, what does Nintendo have? And I'm excited for the possibilities that all these different consoles, I guess, bring up, but I don't know how successful they'll be. I think that people are pretty used to the way things are.
I like it. I like that Nintendo and Sony and Microsoft don't have an assured win, I feel like.
I think Microsoft's going to win.
I don't know, because people have been looking forward to Valve's Steambox, and it looks like it's actually going to happen now, not just, we're talking about it. And Ouya is already out, which was the open-sourced Android hardware that I talked about way long ago on Geek Speak, or just John and Kim with no, what was it, Dork Report?
Yeah, that was probably
Oh, God.
No, we talked about it once more after that. And that's possible. Look, if anybody is going to succeed, I would imagine that it would be Valve. Like, Steam is much bigger than I thought it would be when it first started. And at least if you're, a PC gamer, it's a huge part of what it is to be a PC gamer now, which is exciting, I guess. But are the people that are big fans of Steam on PC, are they really clamoring for a new console? Or are they actually PC gamers and they're perfectly happy with what they're doing now?
Because there is a divide between PC and console gamers, as I learned in the comments of Nerd Alert.
Yeah. And look, I play both, although more recently, because I got into League of Legends and some of the games like that, I'm more into PC gaming than I have been in a while, like back since like Half-Life 2 or something. I got used to Xbox and Xbox 360, like I'm perfectly fine with that. But I have to imagine that a lot of the people who've already invested a lot of money in their Steam account on their PC are probably pretty happy with what they've got. They put a lot of money into that system already. They already spent $1,000, $1,500 putting together their dedicated gaming PC. And unless there's something really exciting or really awesome about the Steambox,
I think it's exciting and awesome.
And what about it specifically?
And a PlayStation.
Yeah, I have an Xbox, and I'm pretty much done with it right now. I'm perfectly fine to wait for the next one, which I think we're going to talk about a little bit later. But
we can talk about it now.
Sure, let's go.
The next Xbox, well, Microsoft is already teasing that they're teasing it on their site, pretty much a countdown to their big premiere at E3, but it's going to be the next Xbox. It's in June.
Yeah, that's quite a while. I mean, that's halfway between now and when we expect it to be out.
That's plenty of time to be hyping up a new console, considering how long we've waited for the next gen.
Yeah, it's certainly, so if you follow the different cycles of different console lifespans, this is longer than historically we've been used to. And I guess if they're expecting to launch before the holidays, then June is more than long enough between then and launch to give it enough, I guess, press attention. And I'm much more excited for that than some of the other possibilities. It's very unlikely that I'll be getting the next PlayStation. I had a Wii at one point. I'm not that interested in the Wii-U, honestly. Like, I built a PC and I'm going to have the Xbox. You can only pay for so many consoles simultaneously. And so there are some rumors about this new Xbox, and granted, that's all they are right now, is rumors, but like it being tablet-based and all that, I don't know about that.
Well, I think they're taking a hint from the Wii U and bringing in it's like a tablet-like controller to add another dimension, but I've never really been into that, so I don't know.
I think that the Wii U should take a hint from other consoles and release games every once in a while. I think people who own the console would be happy about that. I think that there should definitely be innovation. Like if the next Xbox is functionally the same as the last one and we're supposed to wait another 5 or 6 years for another console, I'm going to be disappointed. But I would be perfectly fine with it having increased connectivity to other devices. Like if they can get more Xbox to PC multiplayer, that would be good. If they can get away from going into stores to buy boxed copies of games and doing more downloading, I'd be perfectly fine with that. Those are the sorts of innovations I want.
I like that.
Integrated Connect is fine, I guess.
The cross between PC and console. I've only seen that on Portal 2.
There's Portal 2, but there's also Dust and Eve. There's that, but that's PlayStation.
Kind of like.
Yeah, it's sort of connected.
You can't really. It's like the worlds are connected, but you're not playing the same game really.
Yeah, and look, there are certainly games in which mechanically the controllers that you have access to on an Xbox and on a PC would give PC gamers a huge advantage. Most shooters, that's going to be a problem. I don't know exactly how they get around that, but I do want to see more connectivity. But in terms of radically changing what a console is to some mobile thing or something like that, I'm not interested in that personally.